Hello, bright and shiny beacons of light. I'm Michael Sandler, your host on Inspire Nation. We have a very special event tonight because tonight we're going to talk about what you may be really feeling this holiday season. And I want to dive into all things having to do with this. First off, if this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your 101st time here, since my concussion, which is about 6 months ago, almost to the day, I guess just a week shy of it, I've had a hard time judging time, space, and all sorts of things. And so getting everything set up in time and judging time well has been something of a minor miracle. So I'm glad you could make it here on time. I'm glad I could make it here with you on time here tonight. All right. This is feeling like a weird time. I don't know if you're feeling like me, but to me, at least until this week has been a little bit different. It's been feeling almost like, I have no other way to put it, like Christmas has been canceled. Or, oh my God, Hanukkah for that matter. And I grew up with Hanukkah more than Christmas. It has been a weird time, and we're feeling weird energies. And so no matter what you're experiencing with family, with friends, with obligations, with everything, let me start by saying there's nothing wrong with you. I think that can't be said enough. There is nothing wrong with you, even in a normal year. And this is, oh my God, anything but a normal year. And I was talking about that with Adamus St. Germain earlier today, channeled through Jeffrey Hoppy. Even in a normal year, we tend to feel exhausted at this time of year. Actually, we mask it. We mask feeling exhausted because we don't want others to know we don't have that holiday cheer. And so even in a normal year, we feel exhausted this time of year by design to draw us inwards. Yet at the same time, we feel conflicted. Why do we feel conflicted? And please let me know in the channel if you're feeling conflicted or weird. Somebody's going, a jacket this time of year? In Florida? Yes, northern Florida, I've got a jacket. I've got my wool hat on the ready here. If it gets a little bit too cool, we will prevail and we will stay warm. We're told we're supposed to be joyful. We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be festive. When the truth of the matter is, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, so for 80% of us, we're supposed to hibernate. This alone creates a tremendous conflict or internal stress inside of us. That's in a normal year. Did I mention this ain't a normal year? Even without looking at the political stability, the safety concerns, what's happening to fellow human beings across the planet, around the world, this is not a normal year. Why? Because we're in a great accelerator. Now, certainly for YouTube purposes, we can call it the great shift, the great this, the great collapse, all these things. It doesn't feel so great. It's real that humanity is changing. And oh my God, is she changing fast right now? But saying that doesn't make us feel any better. It's such a weird year. So what does this mean? I want to show of hands how many people are feeling weird. Okay, so people are feeling totally weirded out, weird. All right. How many people still in many ways feel like, oh my God, it still feels like January, or it feels like early in the year, or I can't believe another year just went by. I mean, I remember the summer. I remember getting hit by the truck. I remember all of these things, sort of, kind of, but really fuzzy because I got hit by a truck. But it still feels like the beginning of the year. We're in a massive accelerator right now. A crazy massive accelerator. So if you feel that this year couldn't have moved this fast, there's no way it can be the end of 2025. And I want to say there's no way it can be the end of 2026. You're not alone. Or if you find yourself right now going, how the bleep did I get back here? Meaning, I feel like I haven't done this. I haven't done that. This whole year has gone by. What did I actually do? And you feel like you're living deja vu all over again. I'm here to tell you, it ain't your fault. This year, by design, has been genuinely, dramatically, or drastically exhausted. And I'm not belaboring this. So we're going to get to some good positives here. We're going to help you anchor in some goodness, and we're going to give you an energy transmission or an attunement right before a brief Q&A and meditation. We're going to keep this to under an hour. But this year has been genuinely exhausting. You don't have to follow the news for it to be exhausting. You can just simply have your feet on the earth. Schumann's resonance changing. You can be simply in this atmosphere. Solar flares are on the rise. You can simply breathe this air, which is electrostatically charged, and know something feels different. Yes, Hannah Bear. So my daughter Hannah Bear has just asked if she can come on air. I'm happy to get you on air, but we need Mama Bear to open the door, but I don't think you can come out without a jacket on and pants, because it's kind of cold out here. Time feels different. We see rapid changes. You feel instability. You can see it in the exhaustion of everyone around you, but here's where it gets tricky. This is where it gets weird. We often feel guilty or off because we're not energized or upbeat. I go on air 2-3 times a week. In fact, I have my School of Mystics tomorrow. We have Wednesday, a show with Jim Shelf. Yes, on Christmas Eve, because we couldn't figure out where else to put it. And it is a beautiful, perfect show for Christmas Eve. So I'm on air at least 2-3 times a week. I can't fake it. I can't prop myself up. Fortunately, when I go on air, I'm plugged into the universe, spirit, whatever we want to call it, and I come to life. But I wouldn't dare fake it or fake it till I make it. I feel exhausted too. It's kind of wild. So we can look around and people look exhausted. And the trickiness is we often feel guilty or off because we're not energized or upbeat, as if there's something wrong with us. This is the holiday season. I'm supposed to be in holiday cheer. We've got the Christmas lights. I should have the holiday spirit. But why do I feel so down or tired or emotional? So last week, I don't know if I mentioned on last week's YouTube Live or not, there was a day where I think I was in the bedroom with Hannah Bear, Mama Bear, and there were tears rolling down my cheeks. And I checked in and I said, why? I'm not having a sad thought. I'm not having a sad emotion. Why am I even feeling this way? Here's the thing. It ain't you. Now, part of it is the collective consciousness that's going on, the energy we're feeling all around us. And part of it is this overwhelming energy that is leading to a complete and total shift. So I'm here to tell you again, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you at all. Now, the shift means, and I want to dive more into this, there is a collective state of grief right now. There's grief on an individual level. There's a grief on a collective level. Actually, I'm going to go with 3 types of grief. It's holiday season here. Who here is not remembering a loved one? A loved one that was with them, a loved one that never got to be with them, a loved one that they wishes was with them. From holidays past to holidays that weren't meant to be. We all have this internal grief. Somebody who's passed, someone or a relationship that's ended, something of that sort. Holidays remind us consciously and unconsciously of all of this. So you've got that grief. You have the collective grief, so we have the individual grief of a missing family member, a missing loved one. We have the individual grief of, oh my God, my life is collapsing, my world is collapsing, nothing is as it was, the stability is gone, or the bank account is gone, or the health is gone, the food is gone, the health insurance is gone, the God only knows what is gone. Because so many things, safety, security, are collapsing around us. And so we have that grief, and then we have the global grief. of the, oh my God, are you kidding me? Rocking global stability, rocking global civility, rocking global sensibility. All of this kind of going up in smoke right now, leading to us going into the bedroom and seeing another loved one, or not seeing another loved one in the bedroom, and crying, or tears flowing without even knowing why. That's this holiday season. And I've already told you there's nothing wrong with you. Let's take it to a higher level. In fact, something very important is happening right now. So what you get to know right now, and what's needed more than ever on this planet, and this is an evolutionary and spirituality truth, or spiritual truth, is your sensitivity. Every single person that's here right now is sensitive. Raise your hand if you're sensitive. Raise your hand if you feel things more than others around you. That's not a good thing. That's a great thing. It means if we talk about that 100,000 people, or that whatever number of people that help shift the planet, you're one of them. It means you have an incredible ability to feel right now. You have heightened awareness, heightened sensitivity. And it is this feeling state that helps to change humanity. It's this feeling state that's going to help to carry us forward and help to carry us into even greater alignment. I did a photo shoot earlier this week for our show and for the new iteration of our show. And this was the one pose I didn't get. Alignment. And this is what it is all about. Alignment is the key word here, and it's what you've got going on. You haven't missed anything. You aren't behind. You aren't out of alignment. As Adamus St. Germain would say about my concussion, or what he calls my non-concussion, you and me, we are being calibrated at a higher level of alignment. We're being recalibrated. What does it look like to be recalibrated? Ouch. That's what it looks like. Ow, ow, ow. People are asking for information on the side. We have just released this evening our Eventbrite flyer or sign-up page for our first, we're going to do a series of talks in Florida and then around the country, starting Orlando, January 23rd and 24th. 23rd a talk, 24th a clearing and healing session. Come join us in Orlando. We'll get the link down there. You are being recalibrated to a higher level of alignment. What does that look like? First, you got the shakes and quakes. So I had Aya Bear, moderator extraordinaire, on the phone with me about 15 minutes before we started tonight. And I'm going, I. And that's pretty much no exaggeration. About 10 minutes before that, I was going, Jessica, I need help. That's my wife. I said, help me pick out a jacket. My brain has left the building. I didn't use that exact word. Actually, Adamus might have used that exact word earlier tonight, because he said that that's what we're all going through, is we're leaving intellect behind right now to have a higher sensory experience. He didn't call it so. I know I get the same messages from many different guests that tells us something. Jim Self was saying it, and that's Wednesday's show. Sonia Choquette said it, and that was last week's show. She called it a sensual, but not meaning sexual. And I don't remember the other word that's being used for it, but we are tuning in from a heart-based space, but beyond feeling. Feeling is, I feel happy, I feel sad. Those are all, in a sense, generated by the fight or flight mechanism of the body. But feeling the pulls, the impulses, the calls from the universe, feeling the truths, feeling the untruths, that is the sensory perception that we're gaining at this time. And it's actually very uncomfortable as we start to get it, because we don't know how to not process it, not calibrate it. We don't know how to be able to turn it on, turn it off, and decipher what we're actually getting. And what you're getting and what I'm getting right now that lead us feeling exhausted right now is we're sensing more, we're feeling more, we're hearing more. Now, we could call those the clairs. What are the clairs? Well, clairvoyance. What's it mean to be clairvoyant? Well, can you picture a piece of a good old-fashioned American apple pie? Saying that word American these days is a little bit suspect at best. But can you, and I love my country, but can you picture a good old piece of American apple pie? Great. You're clairvoyant. You are able to see it in your mind's eye. If you see or feel things differently or deeply as well, you are clairsentient. We all have these clairs inside of us, but they're coming to life at an even higher level. They're being awakened even further. Note, these abilities aren't here to overwhelm you. They're here to guide you. They're here to shine your path. And you and I, we are the wayfarers or the way showers. We see and feel things first. We see and feel things first, and then we begin to share it with others. So part of why we feel so exhausted right now is we are letting go of an old path, an old way of being. The mind is no longer functioning the way it was before. This is what I was talking about with Adamus earlier today. We can't mind our way through this. We can't think our way through this. We can't even feel from an emotional perspective our way through it. We can, in a sense, intuit our way through it. But the intuitive path, that sensual, that word again is escaping me, that path demands a higher level guidance than the intellect. Hope you're hanging in there with me. This is pretty deep. We're going pretty deep for 2 days before Christmas, but I want to give you an idea of why you're feeling this way, why you're a wayfarer, way shower, why nothing's broken in you, and why actually things great are happening to you. And as I do that, I see our Christmas Hanukkah girl coming out here right now, maybe antlers and all, to make the briefest appearance. Is that what in the world do we have going on here? So this means you don't have words now. What do you have? Oh my God! Can you say woohoo? Is this the sound that a reindeer makes? Aha! How about Rudolph? Are you here to bring joy and light and cheer to everyone? Are you here to dance for everyone? And to sing? Okay. Anything else before you go to sleep? That was a little conflicted. Is that a or an uh-huh? Uh-huh. Okay, what is it you want to squeak to people? Do you want to tell them how much they're loved? You want down? Okay. No. Oh, we broke our Okay. What is it that you want to share with people? Is it love? You're pointing to something. What are you pointing to? Christmas lights? Are you pointing to manatee in the water? What is it you're pointing at? Oh, lights over there. And we do get to have maybe a campfire here one of these nights. Would that be cool? How do reindeers feel about campfires? One antler down means time to go to bed. All right.
No.
I think we got to get you to bed.
No.
Oh, my. I see. Well, you have just brightened so many people's day. Did you know that? You've brought smiles. You've brought love. So they're saying super cute. They're saying she's adorable. They're saying look over there. That's where I'm seeing the lights. Tiny bear. Yes. All right. So I'm going to let you go to sleep now. There you go. Sweet dreams. And thank you so much. Here, do you want me to show both of your arms one more time? Oh. All right. I love you so much. Sweet dreams. All right. No. You're just going to stay right here? I don't think the mama bear is going to go for that. Okay. I'm going to start back into things. It's interesting because in my notes I have, it can feel so intense right now. But that just felt good. I don't know about you. All right. Where am I? I think my notes got completely cattywampus by the reindeer here. Okay. Where are we? Let's talk about intensity. And that was unexpected coolness. The ego, your ego, my ego, not a bad thing. We don't need to eradicate the ego. We don't need to eliminate the ego. I personally like to get in alignment with the ego or get in cahoots with the ego, work together with the ego. But the ego right now wants it to stay where it's safe and familiar. Guess what? There ain't no safe and familiar. We can't go back. We can't put this genie called 2025 back in the bottle no matter how much we tried. Sort of like you couldn't put the year of COVID 2020 back into a bottle. And believe me, we've tried. So we are changing. We're changing faster than we want. We're going from the familiar and safe to the unfamiliar and almost scary, except for one thing. Your higher self, that higher vibratory version of yourself, it's pulling you toward that. Your higher version of yourself is going sort of like, am I going to get his name right? The movie Walter Mitty, Sean Penn and Walter Mitty. If you've seen that, is calling you. This is your higher self calling you to what Hannah Bear was pointing, something greater. So your higher self is calling you to something greater, while your egoic self is going, no, unsafe, need to stay under the table. And that tug of war is the internal conflict that we're feeling. That's where the true exhaustion comes from now. Trying to serve two paths or serve two taskmasters at the same time can feel like it's tearing you apart. That's what gives us the deep exhaustion. That's what makes us want to hide under the table. So the question is, what do we do if we're feeling exhausted, if we're feeling torn, if we're feeling like, I have to fake it right now. I'm not really happy. I'm not really excited. I'm not joyous. I'm not festive. I'm not going fa la 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 la. What do I do? First, acknowledge you're exhausted. Don't say, I can't be exhausted. Nobody else is exhausted. Everybody else is doing great. I'm going to force it. Don't force it. Acknowledge, I feel pretty exhausted right now. I feel pretty down right now. I feel pretty whatever it is. Acknowledge, too, this is a hard time of year. What do you mean? Well, there's pressure to be on or happy or productive, even when they're giving. This is the time of year. This is the time of year for giving. If we don't have anything for ourselves, how in the world do we give to somebody else? And yet, that's what we're told we have to do. And so what we get to do is acknowledge this pressure. Acknowledge it's hard. Acknowledge this feels very uncomfortable in order that we may either heal or be okay with not being okay, and eventually rise above it. No pressure. You don't have to rise above anything right now. This is not the show tonight where I say, you have to do this. You get to do this. Why don't you? No. Let's just be present with ourselves. Present with how we feel. It's totally all right. So we can begin recognizing that this pulling us apart isn't here to punish us. This is what's key. If we recognize it's not here as a negative, it's not here to tear us apart, it's not here so that we go, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to make it through, I don't know what I'm going to do. If we recognize instead it's happening so we can finally let go. Man, Adamus was spot on with me today because he was talking about allowance. I think the word was allowance. Allowing all of it, letting it all go. To me, letting it all go is why we call this the season of giving. The giving isn't outward right now. It's not, I'm going to give one more gift, I'm going to give one more piece of help, I'm going to give this, I'm going to give that. All great if you can, if you have the energy for it. But the giving and gifting right now isn't about the outward stuff. It's about giving toward yourself. And this is where we get how-to'sy. You'll find every show going forward into the new year will have a whole how-to section. I ain't just going to make you feel better or give you warm and fluff. We're going to the how-to side of things. And if people are wondering why I'm quiet in the comments here, we're waiting until my new glasses come in with my new prescription to be able to read the comments better after my prescription jumps all over the place with, what do you call it? With this concussion. I will say I was able to get in 2-day glasses in the new prescription, not my yellow glasses yet. These are, you may have seen it in my daily Woohoo energy transmission newsletter. These are my Woodies. And they're fun, but maybe a different kind of fun than this. All right, let's talk about giving to yourself. We can begin by asking this. We're going to ask a bunch of questions. Question number 1, grab a pen and paper if you got. If not, Bear can put it in the chat. Question number 1, what do I need in this moment? We are often so knocked out of ourselves this time of year, either watching the news, thinking about what gets to be done. Oh my God, it's almost Christmas. I got to call this relative. I got to do this. I need to board a plane. You might be watching this from the airport yourself. If so, I send you lots of love and see what you can do to relax and breathe deep on the plane. I tend to use it as a time to send love to others, but even that is a doing. All right, what do I need in this moment? What do I need in this moment? If you can do that, or this one question changes the energy of everything. What can I do in this moment? And I'm trying to see, what have we got? We've got all this stuff on the side here, and I don't have my producer around. No. Oh, there we go. Let's take a little bit of that off for the moment. What can I do in this moment? Next question. What would help me feel safer? It is so rare that we ask ourselves this question. What can I do to feel safer? Or what would help me feel safer? What would help me feel more at ease or bring me greater peace right now? We rarely say, how do I help myself to feel better? Now, an interesting thing, I'm not going down the whole concussion journey, but when I'm feeling really icky right now, and it's happening less and less, relatively speaking, but it all depends on my cognitive load. It was a very big cognitive load weekend, trying to get things set up for a talk in Orlando and for future Unity talks. Love you, Unity Orlando, and love you to all of the Unities out there. It was a big cognitive load, so today I woke up with headaches and dizziness and all that good stuff. What did I do? You can do this along with me. I'll explain in a minute. One more time. So what I did is I asked, what do I need right now? And what I heard is, we get to get you out of a fight or flight sympathetic nervous system response. In other words, a nervous system response that's saying, I'm overloaded, I'm overwhelmed, there are too many to-dos, and I don't feel safe. And I heard, go to Om. Why? Because it vibrates your vocal cords. Yeah, so? Well, in vibrating the vocal cords, it vibrates the nerve going through here called the vagal nerve, which stimulates a rest and relax and digest and sleep response. So literally, I started calming myself down just as we were doing right here. Scientifically proven. It came out of asking, what do I need right now? So be sure to ask, what do I need? Or you can ask, What do I need more than anything else? And then allow yourself to have it. Often what we need is not another to-do. Chances are, right now, this time of year, nobody needs another to-do. Other than maybe doing quiet. That's a good to-do. I'm going to do quiet. That'd be a good to-do. I'm going to do more rest. You're most welcome, Adetra. It can be more permission to be okay with not being okay. That is something nobody ever tells us we can do. They say, oh, they're there. It's okay. Not you're okay. Maybe they say you're okay. But they don't say you're okay not being okay. It's sort of like everyone wants to try to fix you when you're not feeling good. Nobody likes to see you not feeling good. Maybe we need to not feel good. Maybe we need to be okay with not feeling good. Maybe we need to be able to process, to let it roll through us, to let it come out so that we can feel even better. On the other side. Man, if you could give yourself one thing right now, it's permission to be okay with not being okay. What we just don't need right now, a few days before Christmas or whatever holiday floats your boat, is we don't need another driving, striving, or to-doing. None of us, even though I just set up my speaking tour. But none of us need that. And yes, I'll be backing off. And yes, there's talk about hanging out with the manatee. Literally, I'll share photos on Christmas. And we have a daily Woohoo newsletter. I share photos there every day. It's not so much of a newsletter as it is an energy transmission each and every day. Free. But I will post photos of manatee. It's not about driving, striving, and doing. That energy will come later. That energy will naturally come in the new year. Even though that's only, 8-9 days away, that ain't now. That's not the energy we're feeling now. So don't jam your gears and be so totally out of alignment when in alignment is to be okay with not being okay and to be okay with not doing. This is not the season for fixing yourself. Spoiler alert, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing that needs to be fixed. There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, but Michael, there is nothing, no thing, period, wrong with you. Yeah, I guess even when I was laying on the couch after NDE, near-death experience number 2, and I didn't have enough blood to do much more than barely lift my head off of the couch, I was perfect. I was phenomenal. If you've got a breath in your body, you're perfect. You're phenomenal. Even if you don't have a breath in your body, you're still perfect. You're still phenomenal because you're an energetic being. Not the season for fixing yourself, but the season for allowing. The season for being. Allowing ourselves to feel without forcing or judging. If you allow yourself to feel without forcing or judging, what happens? Your higher self, the you that's everywhere, and the you that is here begin to merge. Alignment naturally happens without you doing a darn thing. When does it happen? When we allow ourselves to feel without forcing or judgment. If you don't allow yourself to feel without forcing or judgment, what happens? You jam gears. You put up walls. You completely block yourself, actually. School of Mystics, Wednesday night. We're going to be peeling away these blocks. This is not a shameless plug, but Wednesday night we will be... tomorrow night. That's right. Wednesday night is when we normally have it. Tomorrow night we'll have it because Wednesday night is Christmas Eve and also Jim Self Eve. But tomorrow night we're going to do this massive clearing in the School of Mystics. It's free if you want to try. To remove this stuff. But what we're not going to do is judge any of it. letting go and allowing means we're not going to try, we're not going to strive, we're not going to resist or fight against anything. And the new year we can grow and expand, but we're not going to fight against anything. Now, I have an attunement coming for you in a moment. We're keeping this nice and short and sweet. Actually, that's the goal moving into the new year, is all of our shows shorter, sweeter, tighter, to the point. We can do some in-person events where we extend things a little bit longer, but nobody has the energy for a long anything right now, and that's okay. We get to take more time, just being, so to speak. You get it. All right. I want to jump into a gentle attunement with you. Then we're going to go to some questions. Then we're going to wrap up with a really brief meditation. What's an attunement? It's simply an energetic transmission, meaning a statement or series of statements that I got as a channeled message that has energy behind it and that helps you shift it just by saying it. I like saying these attunements first thing in the morning, last thing at night. You can say them any time of the day. Key point. There's nothing you need to do right now. In fact, this is the preamble, but let's say this together. There's nothing I need to do right now. Really say this. There's nothing I need to do right now. Nothing to fix, nothing to figure out, even though your mind will dispute you. I'm going to simply allow myself to be here. There's nothing to fix, there's nothing to figure out. I'm going to simply allow myself to be here. If it feels right, you can place a hand on your heart and you can gently remind yourself, and this is the attunement. Say this along with me, and I like to do this in threes. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. And I'm safe, and I'm safe, and I'm safe. Let's start this from the beginning for everybody. Aya Bears, you're copying this over. It looks like the duplicates came out as the document was cleared up. Here we go. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe, and I am loved, I am loved, I am loved. I want to do that one more time. You get up in the morning, you go to bed tonight, in the middle of the day, something hits you and freaks you out. You can simply put that hand on your heart. If you can actually do that in public, you might just have to do it in your mind's eye or in your head. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. I am loved, I am loved, I am loved. Woohoo. You're just grounding into your beingness, or grounded into your being okay with not being okay, which means you are okay. So let that land. Let that be enough. And know right now, everything you're experiencing, everything you're feeling is right, is true, is perfect, is okay. You ain't broken. There ain't anything wrong with you. You don't have to put on a show for anybody else. No pun intended. But you're perfect just as you are. And that is more than good enough. All right, so let's take a few questions here. Again, If you're coming by the Orlando area, flying into Orlando, it'll be worth it. Anything of the sort, January 23rd, 24th, we're going to have a beautiful talk with my new family, I'm going to say. I love them. Unity Orlando, January 23rd, and we're going to do a beautiful clearing and healing event at Unity Orlando on January 24th. We'll put down the link to attend here. You can attend online as well. How does it get any better than this? Well, I made it, let us say, cost effective, or the word of today is affordable, because I want you to be able to come. I want you to be able to enjoy it. I want you to be able to anchor into the experience. All right, and then I do have the School of Mystics free to try. You can join us tomorrow night for a clearing event. I think that's this link here. It says the link is down below. Maybe I'll tell you about more a little bit later, but let's go into questions. Barbara. First off, I just want to anchor in and send you love, Barbara. I want to send you love and more love and more love. This is crazy. Okay, this is double crazy. This is brought on by society, ain't you, Barbara? So Barbara starts by saying, I was scammed out of a lot of money and feel so ashamed. I was just reading an article about women and trauma abuse and sexual abuse. And it has been not encoded into our DNA, trained by society that if something happens to a woman, it's your fault. Barbara, it's bullshit. I am so sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. All right? The whole basic thing is scam. We did nothing to be scammed. Yeah, but if only I had. Yeah, but I had. If somebody scammed us, then they had a plan. And just because we're all heart and didn't have a plan doesn't mean we did anything wrong. Now, let's continue. We're going to double back around. I might also have long-term COVID, which can affect the brain. Totally. I haven't been able to use automatic writing or meditation because my brain wanders. I am open to suggestions. All right. First and foremost, we get to, as strange as it sounds, we get to forgive ourselves. Yeah, but Michael, you said that there's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, but you don't believe it. So what I want you to do is a lot of ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian healing prayer for forgiveness. I get to start healing your heart, Barbara. That's where we get to play the game. And you probably know these lines. It's 4 lines. You can say them in any order you want. You can say them as many times as you'd like. I'd say them a whole bunch of times tonight, a whole bunch of times in the morning. How many times? 108 is a good Buddhist number. Maybe it's 4 lines long, so do a quarter of that, 27 times tonight. I don't know. I can do it that long. I don't have that kind of attention. Go through some malas or something and do 1 loop. Call it good. Here are the 4 lines can be said in any order, and it is to you and for you, not about anybody else. I love you. So you're saying, I love you to Barbara. Please forgive me. You're healing, Barbara. I am sorry. You're not apologizing for doing anything wrong. You just want to help yourself to feel better. I love you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Thank you. Gratitude. I love you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. Thank you. Now, going into automatic writing, what I want you to do, Barbara, is write down everything that comes up. If your brain wanders, take your pen there along with you. Get it all down. It can be an incredibly healing experience. Don't think of the brain wandering as bad. Think of the brain wandering as good, as healing, of getting out what needs to get out. There's something very powerful in there. I've had some amazing automatic writing sessions where my mind drifts and I'm actually in this dream like la state. And I write that down and it's fascinating. But I want you to get it all down, Barbara. But most importantly, please, this sounds so trite's not even the right term. Be okay with not being okay. And love yourself up for this experience, meaning, what I would do. I would write down all of the emotions that I have right now about getting scammed. And I would shred them or burn them. And then if it comes up tomorrow, write them all down again, shred it, burn it, write it up again, shred it and burn it, shred it and burn it. Get yourself light. And Barbara, if you're not in the School of Mystics, write to Aya Bear here. Let's get you in for tomorrow night's clearing so that we can get you even lighter still. So lots and lots of love, Barbara. All right, from Donna. I seem to be stuck. I lost my husband 3 years ago. I'm sorry. And I'm going through chemo. I keep thinking there's something I should be doing, yet I haven't figured it out yet. Donna, do you have any idea what I'm about to tell you? Be with the chemo. Be with the you. Be with the experience. Now is not the time where you get to need to do anything except for heal. On the other side, simply listen to you. I promise you, nobody has ever come out of chemo and said, now I don't know what to do. You will be on fire. Talk about your ignition point. But right now, you do not have to have an ignition point. We get to get you through this. Right now, you're in the trough between the waves. Be in the trough. After you come out of chemo, which you will, then the wave will pick you up, and now you can surf that beautiful next wave. But don't think there's anything to do. The most important thing you can do right now, Donna, is be with or take care of, not even and or, be with and take care of you. That's the single most important thing you can do. After this, let's get you out to play. Lots and lots of love, Donna, and lots of healing. All right, from Megan. Hi, Megan. It is so natural for me to be uplifting and positive to help others into a growth mindset. But yet I struggle to get myself in that positive mindset for myself. What's the deal? Megan, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What lights you up? What aren't you allowing yourself to do, but that you see in others and allow them or encourage them to do? In other words, what I'm asking, Megan, is, and this is going to imply judgment. There's no judgment here. Where do you get to be in even greater alignment? Oftentimes in these situations, I struggle for myself, but I'm helping others. It's much easier to say, well, I can see you get to go here. I can see you get to go there. And your higher self is saying, I can see where you get to go, Megan, but you're not doing it. So we don't worry about that right now. Again, that is not this period of time. We go into the feeling state of where we want to be, but we be okay with this. But we can write about it, and we can write about it, and we can explore about it, and we can feel into it, and we can get excited about it. But I want you to ask yourself the really deep soul-searching question of, what am I not doing, but I know I get to do? I believe, what am I not doing that I know I get to do? Megan, I'm guessing that will change everything. Sarah, with the biggest question of this evening. And this will test whether I am fully transparent or not. And I am, even in this leather jacket. Sarah Zam, Michael, how is your wife handling this head trauma that you have? Man, this has been hard on her, Sarah. And it's been hard on her for a few different reasons. It's been hard on her. Certainly she's been worried about me. Certainly she was there years ago when she got on a call by the was it state police or something on her birthday that I'd been hit by the car in the hospital. This stuff scares the heck out of her. But that's not what's really hard on her. What's really hard on her is, I think, two things. Might be three. One, not feeling that I am as stable of a force. Not meaning I'm unstable, not meaning I'm whatever, but I'm not as much of the rock that I was. And my guess is I will be even more of a rock in the future. I feel like I just heard a dolphin behind me. That is actually possible. Oh, no, it was a bird fishing. And so I'm not able to be that stable pillar as much as she would like right now. More than that, she had trauma from early in our relationship, and maybe also from before that, and maybe also past life, that is very easily triggered now when I'm going to use the word short, not angry, not aggressive, but it is quite frequent that I cannot take in two pieces of information at once, or that I have tapioca pudding brain and I can't, well, I needed help choosing a jacket tonight. This is my favorite. I don't know if I don't think I've had it on air before, but this is my absolute favorite. And I couldn't figure out a jacket tonight. So that's me not being a pillar, but that's also me not having my, being able to think clearly. And so if she asks me a question, I'm like, then she gets all, and then the two of us are all, and that's hard on her. That's really, really hard on her. So she is my hero. She is my, I don't want to say everything because it puts a lot of pressure on her. I'm my everything, you're your everything. But I thank God every single day that she's hung in there with me. And I know this can't be easy. And that is a total understatement. All right. And brilliant. Thank you, Sarah, for that question. Last question of the evening. And then let's do a quick meditation. Mystic Gypsy, smiling with this. Can you tell me how to get closer to God? People keep saying I need to get closer, but I have a hard time doing so traditionally. First off, throw out the traditionally. The traditionally is out the window. When I first, I grew up in a very confused, background. So I went to, grew up as a good Jewish American boy in a very heavy Christian community. But I first went to a Catholic nursery school, Hebrew kindergarten, Unitarian 8th grade. I was bar mitzvahed in there somewhere, so I went to Hebrew school all the years and got beaten up a lot for that. Catholic high school for a few years, and then went to a traditional, I guess you would call it secular college, just private college, and then met and was going to what was I going to? Passover and other Jewish events when I met a beautiful Navajo girl, and ended up going to the Native American church. And it was only at the Native American church, after all the times I'd been to traditional Christian or Catholic or Jewish experiences, it was only in the non-traditional Native American church that I finally started to feel something. Not in any traditional religion. So first off, we throw out the traditionality. Secondly, to me, the way to get closest to God is to get closest to you. Meditating, holding on to trees, being with yourself, drooling first thing in the morning, meaning just taking time where you're not doing anything, writing, journaling, touching your heart, meaning loving yourself up, asking yourself how you feel, how you're doing, talking with yourself. This is the God essence inside of you. God is not this thing or bearded person out there anywhere. This is going to freak some people out. Sorry. You are God and God is you. You are not the totality of it. But you are God and God is you. Yeah, somebody said, Elena, looking at the trees, nature, water, birds. You are God and God is you. The closer you get to yourself is the closest you're getting to your God essence. And your God essence is connected to the Spirit that is everything and everywhere. So we get close to that essence and it starts to crack open over time, that connection. Can you do attunements? Can you do teachings? Can you do a school of mystics? Can you do a school of hopscotch? Any of this? Absolutely. Is it good? I think it's great. I'm biased. Is it necessary? It can help crack open some doors. But ultimately, it's being with you. And we're not told or allowed to be with ourselves. That's where it comes to you. Now, it's interesting because you are told that you are not, that you have a heart, that you need to get closer to God, and you have this name, Mystic Gypsy, which means I think you actually have it going on. You may be hiding that from others. You may be hiding it from yourself. But I believe you actually have it going on. And deep inside of you, you know it. And so the last word for a Q&A of the evening is allowance. You get to allow yourself to feel deeply. Allow yourself to feel plugged in. Allow yourself to connect. And above and beyond all else, Mystic Gypsy, to allow yourself to be you. And yes, how does it get any better than this? All right. We've got what? I wanted to keep this to an hour. We've got about 4 minutes here. Time for a really, really brief meditation. You're most welcome, Mystic Gypsy. And I send so much love your way. And you do have it going on. All right, let's dive into a really brief meditation here. Again, come join me in Orlando next month. That's a month from, date-wise, it's a month from tomorrow. I think it's actually 5 weeks. January 23rd and 24th in Orlando. Would love to have you there. And if you're local, be great to see you there. If you're a Unity Church member, it's even more cost-effective. So, oh yeah, and it totally supports Unity Church, which is Unity Orlando, which is totally amazing. You can see it online as well. And of course, we have the School of Mystics tomorrow night. How does it get any better than this? Which is going to be a clearing evening, live and recorded, just as powerful. And Jim Self on Wednesday with the show of all shows to get us energetically, not just get through Christmas, but through the end of the year and come out in a much better place beginning in the new year. All right, what are we going to do for a meditation? Oh my gosh. So I get lots of visuals when I do that. And I just got the funniest visual there of us all being in a gym class, all holding hands, almost doing a ring around the rosy. I don't even remember how it goes, a pocket full of posy. And we're just dancing and playing together and letting us know we're all right. So let's do that for just a minute. Let's close our eyes. We're going to take in a nice deep breath in through the nose, down to the belly, and out through the nose. In and out. In and out. One more time. In and out. Now, as we continue to breathe nice and slow and deep together, we are going to form that ring around a rosy circle. So take hands with somebody who's watching this past, future, present to your right. Somebody who's watching this past, future, present to your left. We breathe in together as one and lean to the right, and out together as one and breathe to the left. In right, out left. In right and out left. And as we continue to breathe in and out together, we find ourselves doing a circle dance. We're spinning around to the left. We're spinning around into the heart. We're shuffling left. We're skipping left. We're dancing left. We're singing, whether it's a ring around the rosy, a pagavola posy, all of those things, I think have some weird, strange meaning behind it. So we're just hopping and skipping and dancing. And you are the most joyous, amazing, happy, childlike, not childish, older, elder, whatever you are the most amazing, happy version of yourself. Can you see that smile? Can you feel how light and joyous you feel? Can you see yourself skipping and dancing and hopping along? This is you. This is your true essence. The essence of play. The essence of joy. The essence of that childlike wonder that you were meant to keep from your first moments here to your last, like Steve Jobs. And wow, oh wow, oh wow. This is who and what you are. And as you skip and as you hop and as you dance, you say, I am loved. You say, I am safe. You say, I'm okay. You say, I am one. I am loved. I am safe. I am okay. I am one. I am loved. I am safe. I am okay. I am one. I am loved. I am safe. I am okay. I am one. I am free. I am free. I am free. And you yell at the top of your lungs, maybe quietly in your room, woohoo! 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 And you know in your heart of hearts, you are safe, you're okay, you are loved, you are one. And how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? And yes, people are now saying Ring Around the Rosie was about Black Plague death. All of the stories that we thought were good as kids, it turns out have very different meaning. But I like what Battle Gamer just said, which is to ring around the lovely. And we did our own dance here tonight, didn't we? We did something really fun. We did something really exciting. We did something to bring you back into that state of childlike joy. And how does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? Well, this is the 1 hour mark. That's how it gets any better than this. So I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I wish you the most amazing Merry Christmas. Yes, we've just finished Hanukkah, but I'll say Happy Hanukkah. We've got Kwanzaa. We've got New Year's. We've got everything coming up. We've got Mystics tomorrow night. We've got a Daily Woohoo tomorrow morning. We've got Jim's Self on Wednesday. And we've got you being you, doing you, loving you. And how does it get any better than this? All right, I'm out of here. Let me put on some music from my dear sister, Ayla Ray. And I just sent you love and even more love. And lastly, Aya Bear and Ann Bear, thank you. Because I know you're hanging in there with me through Christmas week and even a show that in the Philippines is Christmas Day. Thank you. Thank you, beyond thank you, beyond thank you to my entire dream team, to you, to everyone. Lots and lots of love. And of course, a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Every day there's a new horizon. Birds keep on singing, earth keeps on spinning. Time to toss any fears that rule you. Dance to vibrations, no limitations.